It's a mannequin wearing a crocodile mask.
It must be the crocodile thing, but even I'm not interested in undressing that mannequin.
There's no room for him in the bookstore. The mask appears to be made from a real crocodile head. To get the mask, Gabriel would have to buy it. Dried herbs hang from the ceiling.
Those are gree-gree. They full of magic. No guarantee, though, you know?
The poster advertises a voodoo play from last fall. Root bags, curio boxes, and magic candles. Sold as curios only. We cannot guarantee results. To get what's in the case, Gabriel would need money. The Dixieland drugstore is crammed from top to bottom with strange merchandise, some or all of which seem to be related to the practice of voodoo.
Lodestone powder, five-finger grass. Something tells me I'm not in Kansas anymore.
To get what's in the case, the shelf holds containers of dried items.
I don't want any of this stuff. I'd have to smell those if I opened them.
The Dixieland drugstore has a rather terrifying way of dealing with shoplifters. Garlic, cloves, and other dried goods and spices are collected in the bowls.
I know where to come if I ever have a vampire problem. I'll pass. I ate Italian last night.
The sign says, Special St. John's Eve Lagnia. Free bottle of Lover Come Back to Me oil, or Master Gambling oil with every purchase over $50.
Lagnia. My French is lousy, but everyone in New Orleans knows what that means. A little something extra.
The sign says, Special St. John's Eve.
Lagnia.
Herbal oils for love, luck, power, and success. To get what's in the case. The glass jars contain a number of things Gabriel can't identify.
And wouldn't want to. I'd have to smell those if I opened them.
The jars look fragile, and their contents unappetizing. The entire shelf is stocked with containers of High John the Conqueror root powder.
I don't know what that stuff does, but I don't like the sound of it.
The containers on this shelf all say, magnetic sand, draw good luck and prosperity.
I should probably buy 50 pounds or so for the bookstore. With my luck, the magnetic sand's polarity would get reversed. No thanks.
It's nearly as old as the one at St. George's. Willie looks ready to defend that cash register with his life. The proprietor doesn't look especially friendly. His business probably doesn't depend on walk-ins.
Hi there. Is this your store?
This is the Dixieland drugstore, and I own it. Me. Name's Walker. Willie Walker.
Can you tell me what you know about voodoo?
This is a novelty shop, monsieur.
Do you think I'm stupid? This is a voodoo shop. Look at all this stuff.
These is novelties, curiosities. If people want to think they magic, it's not my concern, you know?
Are you telling me that you own a voodoo shop, but you know nothing about voodoo practices?
Ça n'est pas ça faire blanc.
What does that mean?
It mean you should mind your own business, monsieur.
Look, I'm researching voodoo for a book.
I don't have your answers, me. You want to buy something, monsieur?
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Caprice encore.
What did you say?
Nothing. Them killings have nothing to do with my shop, monsieur.
What do you think of New Orleans?
I live here all my life, me.
What do you think of New Orleans?
If you're not from around here, monsieur, you should sign up for some tours.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
It's the biggest night of the year in voodoo.
What goes on exactly?
I couldn't say.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
The only one left is Willie Jr. over there, the old crocodile. He's sort of a mascot now, him.
Do you know anything about snakes?
What kind of snakes?
The kind they use in voodoo?
Pythons, boas, so I've heard.
Really? Do you have one?
Are you crazy? What would I want with a python?
What did you mean when you said caprice encore?
I didn't say that.
You did. I heard you say it.
You heard wrong, monsieur. I said no such thing.
What do you know about Marie Laveau?
Marie? She's somebody from the old days. One of them old folk tales. The tourists eat it up, no?
What else do you know about Marie Laveau?
I don't know much, monsieur. Someone at the Voodoo Museum can tell you all about her.
What else do you know about Marie Laveau?
I don't know much, monsieur. Someone at the Voodoo Museum can tell you all about her.
What else do you know about Marie Laveau?
I don't know much, monsieur. Someone at the Voodoo...
That customer of yours, the little old lady.
Customer?
The woman I saw in here, Madame Casino, you called her.
I don't talk about my customers to men who come in off the street.
Tell me about yourself.
My name's Willie Walker. I own the place.
How did you get into this kind of business?
Now, why should I discuss my business with you, man?
So, this is a voodoo store, huh?
Voodoo? No, man. This is a curio shop. The things you see here from local folklore. None of it real, I tell you for sure.
What about all these magic oils and powders you're selling? Aren't they a part of voodoo?
Read the label, man. We make no claims. Sold as curio only. It mean what it say, no? These are novelties, not voodoo.
So, do you get many tourists in here?
We, all the time. They want to buy a bottle of money-drawn oil or wang a bag to take home with them.
How's business?
About like always.
I'm a businessman, too. I own a bookstore here in the quarter.
Now, I don't really care, me. I got a store to run.
Have you always lived in New Orleans?
My papa, and his papa, and his papa, all the way back to the days of Marie Laveau, we've been living here.
So, does any of this stuff actually work?
You crazy, man? These are just curios, novelties for the tourists.
Nice weather we're having.
Don't bother me. Can't you see I'm busy? St. John Eve coming, I got to be ready.
About Willie Jr., would you be willing to let him go?
Maybe. For $100.
100? You gotta be kidding.
Me and Willie Jr. are very close now. I couldn't part with him for less.
Would you take 50 for Willie Jr.?
Don't insult me, monsieur. The price is $120.
What? You said you'd sell it for 100 before.
You misheard, monsieur. The price was always 120.
Would you take 50 for Willie Jr.?
Don't insult me, monsieur.
What? It's important.
I can...
Would you take 50?
Don't insult.
What?
You...
Do you recognize this pattern?
Don't look familiar at all, monsieur.
Do you
Don't look familiar at all.
Does this mean anything to you?
I don't know anything about that at all.
Do you recognize this pattern?
Don't look familiar at all, monsieur.
Does this mean anything to you?
I don't know anything about that.
Do you know anything about snake scales?
I got some snake root and snake powder, but I order them wholesale. I don't handle snakes. I don't like them at all.
Would you mind taking a look at this photograph?
Gabriel.
Gabriel, what does that mean?
Nothing, man. I didn't say nothing like that. You heard me wrong, man.
Does this mean anything to you?
I don't know anything.
Does this mean anything?
I don't know.
Does this mean anything?
I don't know.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Ask what you want.
Does this mean anything to you?
I don't know anything about...
Does this mean anything to you?
I don't know anything.
Can I ask you just... Would you take...
Don't...
A sign on the front door of Magenta's home reads, Attuning with the Spirit Realm, back on June 22nd. Near the Laveau tomb is a piece of red brick, undoubtedly a cast-off from spiritual graffiti writers. Odd-looking marks adorn the Laveau tomb wall. Food, trinkets, and more unsettling things have been left at Marie Laveau's tomb as offerings from believers.
No thanks.
A plaque on the tomb reads, Laveau. An old man tends the cemetery with movements akin to a slow draw.
Mind if I pick your brain a minute?
Go ahead. These folks ain't in no hurry.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
They say it was part of an old religion from Africa, brought here by slaves.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
I don't really care to talk about it. I don't do it none myself.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Isn't it just awful, them finding old bodies with the voodoo things around them? I don't think there's any real voodoo going on. Somebody trying to cover their tracks is all.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
I told you all I know about that.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
Seem like everyone wants to visit New Orleans at least once in their lives. And they love the cemetery tours. I see tourists in here every day of the year.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
There are lots of things to see here, but none as beautiful as St. Louis Cemetery #1.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
If you want to know more, you should ask someone else.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Snakes? I see snakes around here all the time. Most of them aren't poisonous, of course. I don't mind snakes myself, but lots of folks are afraid of them.
Do you know anything about snakes?
I told you all I know about that.
What's the significance of St. John's Eve?
Well, St. John the Baptist is the patron saint of voodoo. Sometimes we get weird goings-on in the cemetery on that night. More often on a few nights before. People taking grave dirt, bones, and who knows what.
That's pretty disgusting.
Yep. Don't know what they do with them, but it can be pretty.
What's the significance of St. John's Eve?
I told you all I know about that.
Do you have any idea what Capri San Col means?
Nope. Can't say that I do.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
Sure. She was the voodoo queen of New Orleans, a powerful voodooian and a powerful sorceress. Believers still come to her tomb, you know. They write secret marks on the walls, leave offerings. Then there's the tourists. They come out of curiosity. As a matter of fact, that big Dr. John fella from that voodoo museum, he's here at least once a day. But Marie Laveau's tomb isn't the only one the believers visit and make markings and leave offerings at.
What else can you tell me about Marie Laveau?
Her tomb's on all our tours. Even the Baptists come round here to gawk. Of course, you may not know this, but some of the real serious voodoo types argue that she ain't in this one at all. Down in the unmarked tomb in number 3. It's all the same to me, I say. Saved me a lot of cleanup work if she weren't here, if you ask me.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Tell me about yourself.
My name is Toussaint Gervais. I'm the watchman here at St. Louis number 1.
What exactly do you do here?
Oh, I keep the place tidy, of course. A big part of my job, too, is looking out for the grievers, you know. People come to pay their respects, and they need looking out for. Sometimes they so grief-bound, they don't know what they doing.
Tell me about yourself.
That's about all there is to say.
Tell me something about St. Louis Cemetery, number 1.
You know why the dead are buried in tombs and not in the ground, don't you? The water table's too high. Them coffins will float right out of their graves. Ha! Them dead will go floating right down into the Dakota. Of course, if it were Mardi Gras, nobody'd even notice. It's a historical place. People buried in here from the Civil War. Back further, too. Take a look around. You'll see.
Tell me something about St. Louis Cemetery, number 1.
Just look around. You'll get the feel of the place.
You said there were other locked tombs?
Yep. I've seen bull hearts left on tombs and a nest of vulture feathers, plates of peas and congreve. Animal parts, human parts even, it look like. Male parts, if you get my meaning. And this is one of the great family crypts, mind you. Odd how them types just pick a spot and stick to it.
What other tombs got marked? Can you show me?
No, I ain't one for naming names. I don't like to encourage that kind of thing. It's distressing to the families, and rightly so.
You been working here a long time?
Longer than you've been alive, son. I may helps be here longer than you'll be alive, for that matter.
Kind of a quiet job you've got, isn't it?
Most of the time, yeah. They act up some at the full moon, though.
You must enjoy the company of dead folks.
Unlike the living, they ain't never given no reason to dislike them none.
How's business today?
About like every day. It's what you call a seller's market.
A stone angel stands silently before a tomb. How this is a cemetery? Gabriel doesn't really want to know what all is in that trash can. The old man is apparently doing some cleanup work. Vases seem to be a favorite decoration for the dead.
These would seriously clash with my decorating scheme. These would seriously clash.
St. Louis Cemetery number 1 is one of the most historic and beautiful places in the quarter. An angel with a cross stands guard over one of the tombs. The marble denizens of the cemetery only stare back blankly. This tomb almost looks like a little house.
But I wouldn't want to live there.
Here and there in the cemetery, straggly plants grow in stone planters. Gabriel doesn't need any more house plants.
I don't need to go visit the family tomb today.
The name Ross is inscribed on this old tomb.
My family's tomb is down that way, past the Ross tomb.
No way. Something might answer. No way. This is the tomb of Marie Laveau, Voodoo Queen of Narlands. The tomb is securely closed. The wall doesn't work that way. Gabriel can't take the marks with him that way. The wall doesn't work that way.
I want a copy of these strange marks.
The marks are reddish in color and remind Gabriel of crosses. They look like they've been here a few days at least. Gabriel can't take anything from the tomb wall that way. The wall doesn't work. Gabriel can't put his sketch back on the wall. Using that on the tomb wall won't help.
I don't need to go visit the family tomb today.
Two enormous vases flank the front of the Getty tomb. Gabriel looks at and in the vases, but he doesn't see anything he wants to take. A stone angel leans down to gaze at something unseen. Most of the plaster has fallen away over the years to reveal walls of red brick.
I don't need to go visit the family tomb today. I don't need to go...
Most of the plaster... With a few exceptions, these tombs are all beginning to look alike. This tomb is smaller than most others in the cemetery.
Kind of a pup tent for the dead.
This old tomb has a sword carved into the stone wall below the name of the deceased. The imposing tomb is elaborately labeled Getty. An angel draped dramatically over a stone plinth marks the entrance to a large tomb. Two heavy, solid marble doors provide an entrance to the tomb. The tomb door is securely shut against the material world. With a few exceptions, these two... It's locked shut. There's a small marble plate near the tomb doors. That doesn't work on the... The plate is in locked position. There's a keyhole on the plate, but Gabriel can't operate that without a key. That doesn't work on the plate. That doesn't work on the plate. That doesn't work on the plate. The tomb doors would be impassive to anything Gabriel tried to use on them.
Could I have a minute of your time?
What you need, boy?
Does this mean anything to you?
Sure, I see them marks all the time on the tombs. Don't know what they mean, though.
Does this mean anything to you?
It's a piece of brick. You can find them all over the cemetery.
Does this mean anything to you?
Nope.
Does this mean anything?
Nope.
Does this mean anything?
Nope.
Does this mean...
Nope.
Does this mean...
Nope.
Does this mean it?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph, son. Don't be showing that kind of thing to me. I'm an old man. I'm liable to just keel right over on you.
Sorry. Does this mean anything?
Nope.
Does this mean...
Nope.
Does this mean...
Nope.
Does this mean...
Nope.
Could I...
What you...
Someone is in that confessional. Someone is in... Gabriel might need the goodwill, but he can't afford to make a donation right now.
Oh, hey! Oh, come back here. Hey! Oh, unbelievable. Rotten luck.
An artist
Stupid
is
wind.
taking advantage
Now
of
I have
the
to start
fine
all
weather.
over.
How's it going?
Life sucks. I just lost 2 days worth of work.
What are you working on now?
Just starting another drawing of the cathedral.
Those drawing tools are amazing.
Yeah, they're great for laying lines, angles, circles, you know, anything geometric. It's pretty meticulous, but I prefer it to freehand.
Can you draw anything with those tools?
They're great for ordered, complex forms and patterns, but they won't help me do Monet.
There's a drawing caught up against a statue. Gabriel can't reach the drawing from where he is.
Hey, float over here, would you?
The drawing ignores Gabriel. That would be, at the very least, illegal.
Do you do requests?
Got any money?
Nope.
Something to eat?
No.
There you have it. No.
You dance pretty well for a kid.
Give me some money then.
I don't have any.
Then don't block the view, mister.
Can you fit through the bars around the statue?
Got any money?
Nope.
There you have it. No.
Can't think of anything at the moment.
Okay then.
A doobie dog vendor has set up business in the square. He has his nose buried in a paperback novel. Gabriel notices that it is not one of his. Big surprise.
Could I get a doobie dog, please?
Not now, I'm busy.
An unambitious person in the 90s. Amazing. The vendor wouldn't be interested in seeing that.
I have this gift certificate.
I'm busy.
It's good for $20 at St. George's Books. Finest bookstore in New Orleans.
Really? I'll have to check it out sometime.
You could take this gift certificate with you. If you'll give me a doobie dog.
A doobie dog for a $20 gift certificate? Sure, here you go.
You wouldn't like a doobie dog by any chance.
Would I? Thanks, mister. You got any special requests? Let me know.
You mentioned something about special requests.
Yeah, you got one?
Can you fit through the bars around the statue?
Can I? Just watch me.
Good. There's something in there I can't quite reach. Can you reach that piece of paper?
Sure thing. Here you go.
Thanks, kid.
Yup. See ya.
It's a technical drawing of St. Louis Cathedral.
Could I ask you some more questions?
I'd rather not. I really get focused when I'm drawing.
Okay, fine. This belongs to you, doesn't it?
My drawing? How'd you get it?
Oh, it was a bit of a squeeze, but I hate to see you lose your work. I lost my only copy of a manuscript once.
Well, you saved my butt. Let me know if I can ever do the same for you, hey?
Gabriel can't see a way to use that. That doesn't work that way.
Is there any way you can reconstruct the whole pattern from these partials?
The pattern is probably circular, and there's some repetition in the elements. Okie dokie. Well, oh, I think there's an area missing. If you could get me any more of these, I'll see what I can do.
I have another one of those patterns.
Really? Let's see. Yeah, this is great. I think there's enough overlap now. I'll give it my best shot. I'll show you what I come up with tomorrow.
Great. I appreciate it.
That doesn't work that way. That doesn't work. Gabriel can't see a way. Gabriel can't see. Gabriel can't. That doesn't seem to work.
Hey there, nice beat. I dig it.
The drummer does not respond.
Hello, Dr. John.
Glad you could return to us, Mr. Knight.
Could I ask you some more questions?
Of course. I also find our dialogue stimulating.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
It is one of the important ceremonial nights in Voodoo.
What else can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I am afraid I do not know the origins of St. John's Eve. I only know that it was a night of ritual long before Voodoo came to New Orleans.
Do you know what Caprice and Call means?
I fear my French is not all it should be, Mr. Knight.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
I used to have some antique African totem masks, but they were on the point of disintegration, so I removed them.
Are you sure you can't educate me further about animal masks?
Unfortunately, I do not know much about totem masks. The practice was more African than American, and that is not my area of expertise.
Okay, thanks. Tell me about yourself.
What more can I tell you?
Actually, I can't think of a thing.
Then let us discuss something else.
Do these symbols mean anything to you?
No, they look like nonsense to me. Where did you get them, if I might inquire?
I saw them scribbled somewhere. Just graffiti, I guess.
I see. By the way, I forgot to warn you, Mr. Knight. The local cemeteries are quite dangerous. Buggers, vandals. I would avoid going there alone if I were you.
Really? Thanks for the advice.
Given demand size, that doesn't seem advisable.
Does this mean anything to you?
I cannot say that it does.
Are you sure you don't recognize anything about the ritual in this photo?
I told you, sir. That has nothing to do with voodoo.
Right. Sorry.
A very large, very formidable. The snake is too far away.
The python is quite dangerous. I would stay back if I were you.
Thanks for the advice.
That doesn't work that way. That doesn't seem to work that way. Gabriel has no interest in the noisy fan at the moment.
Does this mean anything to you?
I cannot say that it does. Come back again.
Can I bother you again, officer?
What is it this time?
What do you know about St. John's Eve?
A bunch of crazies out there on St. John's Eve, that's what. We're busy all night.
Really? What kind of crazies?
Oh, your usual howl at the mooners, I guess. They don't look no weirder than them that come in during Mardi Gras. Never can tell, though.
Do you know what caprice and call means?
No. Sounds foreign or something.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
I see plenty of masks during Mardi Gras. Not many animals, though. There's plenty of animals underneath.
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's in his office. Go on back.
Interesting design for a trash can. Must have been on sale at Cops R Us. It's not going to look any better somewhere else.
Excuse me, officer? Oh, never mind.
Fine. I'll get back to work.
Hey, hey, hey.
Night. Come on in. Whew, it's hot in here.
If Mosley wants to...
Can I ask you about some stuff?
You're the writer. Ask away.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
Animal masks? You mean like those Halloween masks they sometimes use in robberies?
I don't think so. More like real animals.
Never ran across anything like that.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
That's coming up, isn't it? We get some occasional weirdness in the quarter, but nothing much. Used to have a lot of strange things happen, though, or so I hear.
What else can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I don't know much except what I already told you.
Does the phrase Caprice encore mean anything to you?
Hell no! Is that French? My mother spoke it, but I always had a hard enough time just speaking English.
True enough. How about getting me...
What am I, your slave?
Hey, I'm working...
Yeah.
There's no reason to go through the desk at the moment. Gabriel doesn't want to use the phone here.
Here, drink it.
Thanks.
Okay, anything else?
What's the status on the Voodoo Murders case?
I told you, it's going for shit.
Have you ever called the head?
I'd rather have no...
Gabriel can't see a way to use that. That doesn't seem to work. That doesn't work. Mosley's seen as much in that scale as he's going to. That doesn't seem...
I'll let you get back to it.
Later, Knight.
Gabriel decides to... Perfectly groomed hedges run along the front of the porch. Gabriel didn't come here to mess with the plants. Potted roses mark the entrance to the house. Gabriel didn't come here to mess with the plants. The Garden District is famous for its elaborate old plantation homes and mansions. This particular mansion is impeccably groomed. The Garden District is famous for its elaborate old plantation. This is private property. Gabriel should stay near the front door till invited to do otherwise. Tall, narrow shutters provide beauty and protection. The shutters are attached to the house. The windows are made of thick, heavy glass. The only thing Gabriel can see inside is even thicker drapery. It wouldn't be worth breaking into Malia's house.
May I help you?
The man looks intellectual, polished, and impervious. He gazes at Gabriel with a superior eye. Gabriel wonders if he's Malia's secretary, bodyguard, butler, or something more personal. Better not try that. The man looks ready to whip up an army at the slightest notice.
Are you tired of polishing silver day in and day out?
We don't have silver. All of our utensils are solid gold.
Oh, I see. Well, I represent Lumor Armored Cars, and...
Beat it. And comb your hair. May I help you?
I'd like to see Malia Getty, please.
I'm sorry, but unless you have an appointment or official business, I cannot announce you.
I do have official business.
Really? Please tell me the nature of your business.
I'd really like to see Malia Getty.
I told you that unless you have official business with Ms. Getty, I cannot let you in.
Encyclopedias?
Go away. May I help you?
My name is Detective Mosley. I'm here on police business.
Really? How interesting. Wait here. I'll inform Ms. Getty. Ms. Getty will see you. Right this way. Ms. Getty will be down shortly.
Thank you.
What can I do for you, Detective?
The only thing Gabriel's likely to burn here is his bridges.
Beautiful women. They must be relatives.
They are.
It would be rude to take that now. but Gabriel makes a mental note about it for the prenuptial.
Modern art?
More or less. It's a Picasso.
Harvard classics. Homer, Virgil. Maybe Malia wouldn't be impressed by a signed copy of one of Gabriel's novels. Gabriel's already read that one. Genuine lion skin.
I can imagine doing things on that rug.
Excuse me?
Oh, nothing.
The only thing Gabriel wants to mess around with in his room is Malia herself. It would be rude to take that now, but Gabriel Ming Dynasty, perhaps? The side table probably costs more than Gabriel's shop.
I can rearrange things once I move in. Nice statue. I like it.
Thank you. It's The Rebellious Slave by Michelangelo.
The only thing Gabriel wants to mess around with in his room, it would be rude to take that. Dante's Inferno. Nothing like a little light reading. Gabriel's already read that one.
Undoubtedly proof that there is a God.
Gabriel is trying to impress the girl, not make her gag.
I'm trying
Trying what?
to reach the, truth. Mind if I ask you a few questions, Miss Getty?
I assume that's what you're here for, Detective.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Voodoo? Why would you want to know about that, Detective? It's rather silly, isn't it?
There's nothing silly about the voodoo murders.
But that voodoo is faked. That's what I've read in the papers.
That's what the papers say, all right.
But you're not convinced.
No, frankly, I'm not. The police department isn't known for its, imagination.
Oh? Well, I can see that your imagination is considerable.
Are you sure you can't tell me anything about voodoo?
I really don't know much about it. Isn't there someplace in town that you can find out about that sort of thing? A museum or something?
I believe there is a museum.
Then maybe you should check there.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
The murders? Only what I read in the papers.
And what do you read in the papers?
I'm sure you know much more about it than I, Detective.
Tell me about your life in New Orleans.
The Getty family came to New Orleans in 1800. We worked very hard to get where we are. On the other hand, we've done a lot for this community.
I can believe that. You're doing a lot for me right now. Tell me more about New Orleans.
I'm afraid I don't get out into New Orleans society much. Because of the Getty money, we have slots in the best country clubs and on the best Mardi Gras courts. But I must admit I hate it. I avoid actually making an appearance unless it becomes absolutely necessary.
I know about those courts. They're very exclusive.
Yes, especially when it comes to people of my race. That's why we don't turn down the appointments. It's a rare opportunity to rub their noses in it. But that's not where I spend my time. I have more important things to do with my life.
That's admirable. Many women would love the chance to get caught up in that kind of life.
I'm not any kind of woman you might be familiar with.
Yes, I can see that. Do you know anything about snakes?
I'm no expert. I don't fear them like most people do.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
I believe it's some sort of local holiday, but I don't know much about it.
What do you know about Marie Laveau?
I've heard of her, of course, but that's about it.
Do you have any idea what Capri Saint-Caux means?
No, I don't. What does it mean, Detective?
That's confidential information, ma'am. Do you know anything about animal masks?
Animal masks? I don't know what you mean.
Tell me about yourself.
I suppose I don't really have a choice. What do you want to know, Detective?
Do you have a husband, boyfriend?
I'm very independent, Detective. The women in my family have always preferred it that way.
So you've never been married?
No, and I never will be.
What about children?
Yes, that is likely. Someday.
What kind of things interest you?
I don't have a lot of free time, but I do appreciate the arts. Opera, symphony, ballet, fine art. If you look around, you'll see that we collect African art, for example.
Yes, it's very beautiful.
It is, Detective. It means a great deal to me.
Do you have a career?
A career? Being the head of the Getty family is a 24-hour-a-day job. We have many holdings and many responsibilities, financial and otherwise. The management of our business affairs and properties leaves me with time for little else.
Poor little rich girl?
Believe it or not, Detective, wealth does have its price.
Tell me about your family.
The Gettys? We're a very private family.
How many people are there in your family?
Well, my mother just passed away.
Oh, I am sorry.
So am I. She was a magnificent woman. We were very close. I was an only child.
And your father?
I never knew him.
It's hard to believe that any man would leave a woman like you, or like your mother must have been.
He did not leave, Detective, but that's really none of your concern.
I'm sorry. Go on.
There are, of course, other Gettys in the city. I have a large extended family.
I see. I'd like to hear just about anything.
I have a business degree from Vanderbilt. I wanted to study psychology, but my family's interests came first.
Oh, why not something like law, then? Surely that would have been an asset to the family.
Law? Please. I do have some morals, Detective.
I'd like to hear just about anything.
For the record, I'm 28, Detective.
I'd like to hear just about anything.
I have few friends. A woman in my position can't really afford them.
I'd like to hear just about anything.
I try to stay away from the media as much as possible. Last year there was that story about John Jr. and our phone didn't stop ringing for weeks. I prefer to keep my private life private. I would appreciate it if you'd keep my name away from any public association with the police, Detective.
Of course. I wouldn't know where to begin.
As you wish, Detective.
Can you tell me anything about what happened out at the lake?
I wish I could. But I've never seen or heard anything unusual at the lake. And I do spend quite a bit of time out there.
This is quite a place.
Thank you. It's been in the family a long time.
Done anything exciting lately?
I'm sorry, but I'm very busy. Can we get to the point?
Excuse me, but your eyes are really distracting. I don't think I've ever seen a color quite like that brownish gold. It's so deep and rich. Man, if I could bottle that, I'd make a fortune.
Thank you, Detective. That's an interesting observation, though probably not relevant to your case.
A good detective never knows what might be relevant, Miss Getty.
Then you must be truly exceptional at your job.
Does this mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Sorry.
Does this mean anything to you?
No.
Does this mean anything?
No.
Does this mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Sorry.
He'll have to get her to cooperate first.
Would you mind, Aunt?
Not at all.
I can't help noticing that you're in incredible shape, Miss Getty. Your legs are so strong. Do you work out at one of the clubs by the lake?
Well, Detective, I do enjoy physical activity.
Oh, me too.
Actually, I was referring to swimming and modern dance. I can't say that I do much exercising at the lake, though.
Ah, well, it was worth asking.
I think this has gone on long enough. You're not really a detective, are you?
Who, me? Well, I am on this case, Miss Getty.
I saw you at the lake yesterday. I thought you must be with the police since you were there, but you don't act like a police officer. Besides, I'm rather certain that the other man said his name was Mosley.
All right, you caught me. I'm not with the police. My name is Gabriel Knight. I'm a writer working with Detective Mosley on a book.
Well, Mr. Knight, now that we've established who you are, perhaps you can tell me the real reason you're here.
Well, I am researching the book, and I thought you might have seen or heard something at the lake.
I don't like liars, Mr. Knight.
Okay, you're right. I really just wanted to see you again. You can be mad at me if you want, but I swear I've never done anything like this before.
Mr. Knight, you've lied about your identity and wasted my time with meaningless questions. If it weren't vaguely flattering, I'd really be angry. You're lucky I don't call the real police. I think you should go, Mr. Knight.
Malia, wait. If you just give me a chance.
I've wasted enough time. I'll have Robert show you out. Robert? Show Mr. Knight out, please.
I most certainly will.
Thank you very much. I had a lovely time. Ah, shit.
Miss Getty is busy, officer, and has instructed me to wish you good luck. That is all.
If you'll just tell her...
Goodbye, sir.
The windows are made of... It wouldn't be worth breaking into Malia's house. The huge trees bear beards of Spanish moss. These trees have been here for 100 years. They're not going anywhere.
The sign says the overlook... Hello, beautiful. It's me.
The excitement of seeing you is killing me.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
St. John's Eve? Never heard of it. Must be a local custom. New Orleanians love to party.
Do you have any idea what Capri Saint-Caux means?
No. Sounds French, though.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
I'd rather not hear about your sex life, Knight.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
Wasn't she a big voodoo queen before the Civil War?
That's right.
Well, you've just heard everything I know about her.
Do you have messages for me?
Nope, none right now.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure, what?
I need you to look up a Madame Casino.
Madame Casino? Is she related to the murders the same way your friend Molly Aghetti was?
Grace, Casino's at least 70.
As if that makes a difference to you. Okay, I'll see what I can find. It's about closing time.
So it is. Good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gabriel. And try not to dream, okay? I'm so glad you could join us today. I've got messages when you want them. I also checked out Casino. There are multiple listings in the white pages. I got the page, but you'll have to figure out the right one.
Great. Thanks.
Now, are you gonna tell me what happened yesterday with Molly Aghetti, or is it just too embarrassing? Don't tell me you actually got to see her.
All the stars out tonight.
Gabriel, you don't seriously think she's interested. She can have any man in the city. You know, men with bank accounts.
You underestimate the Knight family's tragic poet samurai appeal. When Daddy married Mom, she was the hottest catch in town.
I always suspected there was something fishy in your family tree. But seriously, I think you should be careful.
Meow, Grace.
I'm serious. I don't know why, but I have a bad feeling in the pit of my stomach about this.
It's called jealousy, my dear. And you're right, you should be jealous of Molly Aghetti. As should every woman on this planet.
I just... never mind. I'll just fix these books. Your life is in your own slippery little hands.
The point is to get it into somebody else's hands. And soon.